Why eliminate malaria? As pressure linked to resistances appearing on artemisinin combination therapies increase in the Greater Mekong subregion, elimination of malaria has been considered as a priority by WHO in their 2016-2030 strategic plan. The Malaria Elimination Program's main objective is to develop and implement methods to eliminate malaria rapidly. The initial target is the elimination of artemisinin-resistant falciparum malaria in order to make the best use of ACT before parasite resistance make them obsolete. It's all about buying time before new efficient combinations will reach the market, which will not happen before several years. But before starting, it has to be stressed that it is advisable that the program leans on already existing local organizations, as they are very important relay between the population on one side and the program operators on the other. As an example, the Malaria Elimination Task Force, or METF, that was set up in 2014 on the Thailand-Myanmar border, operates under the governance of an executive committee where all local health-related organizations are represented and make all strategic decisions. So the strategy of malaria elimination remains and rests on 7 pillars. Knowing the terrain is essential, so detailed and reliable mapping of villages is the first priority. So GPS-fed maps are the first layer of a comprehensive geographic information system that includes information that will be detailed later in Daniel Parker's online course. Maps and information gathered are then used for the planning and monitoring of subsequent activities. Disease elimination is not possible without the participation of the population. The Malaria Elimination Program requires a minimum understanding of the disease mechanism as well as support of the population for the proposed activities. Trust is at the heart of community engagement. Although it is here recommended to seek advice and help from social scientists, the activities are carried out mainly by people from the affected communities who organize meetings and activities, first with the leaders and then with the entire population. A functioning and effective malaria post is key to falciparum elimination. It's a simple structure that provides free and uninterrupted access to reliable diagnostic and treatment and effective treatment for any fever case from the community within 24 to 48 hours in the maximum of fever onset. This implies that the malaria post is operated by workers from the village, who is trained and supported continuously and uses rapid diagnostic tests and administered treatment, i.e. an artemisinin-based combination therapy, correctly. No battle can be fought without intelligence gathering and analysis. To achieve prompt elimination of falciparum malaria, real-time information is crucial to adapt and respond effectively to a rapidly changing front line. Weekly data are needed to assess MP activities, responsiveness, supplies, and impact. Regular mapping updates identify coverage gaps and changes in the communication network. Extensive use of electronic communication like online data entry or SMS makes this real-time data collection and sharing possible. There is now robust evidence that a substantial proportion of the population in endemic areas harbor the malaria parasite without apparent illness. Identifying and treating this reservoir is essential for the rapid elimination of falciparum. But at present, there is no indicator as to where these reservoirs may be. So villages are selected randomly, and a small sample of adult villages are asked to give a blood sample, and these samples are processed in the central lab using a highly sensitive qPCR assay. Villages where the parasite reservoir is high reach the hotspot definition and are then eligible to mass drug administration. Once a hotspot has been identified, the most effective approach for elimination is MDA, mass drug administration, also called targeted malaria elimination, or TME. TME has two objectives. First is to eliminate the reservoir of parasites rapidly, and also to provide a protection against new infections for at least a month after each round of TME. Studies conducted before the start of our program have shown that the first objective can be achieved if at least 80% of the population receives one treatment course. 3 months protection is expected for individuals who will receive 3 rounds of treatment at 1 month interval. This level of participation can only be obtained if the TME campaign is preceded by comprehensive and effective CE activities. A good understanding of the vector population and its behavior is important for malaria elimination. Detailed entomological studies should be conducted prior to the start of the program and during the program itself. They will show what is the vector population in the area, its habits, and particularly the biting times that show if impregnated material like mosquito nets offer a good protection. And moreover, mosquito captures before and 12 months after MDA in hotspots will confirm parasite elimination. So we can conclude that all these tools converge towards elimination and depend on each other. A dense network of malaria posts is likely to achieve elimination, but not quickly enough to win the race against resistances. And on the other hand, mass drug administration is increasing the impact of malaria post network and speeds up the elimination process, but can't be run alone.